I'm just gonna quickly throw this out here, right? I think we spend too much time worried about our appearance and how much fat is on us. I think we live in such such a filtered society where fat is just not allowed anywhere, which is bullshit. It is utter bullshit because people don't know. People don't know what your struggles are day to day. People don't know what if there's anything underlying. They just see. They just see you. They just see your appearance and instantly assume that it must be you. It must be you're the problem. But what if you're not actually the problem? What if it's something that's actually underlying? Okay, there's too much shit of this going around where people aren't confident enough in their own skin because they are worried so much about they're worried so much about the perception of people who they don't even know, and the comments of people that they don't even know from someone typing something on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Fuck that. Like, fuck that. Who gives a shit if you haven't got a size 6 body? I don't know what's considered like ideal for a woman, but who gives a fuck? Like, take it from someone, right, who used to do a lot of sports, so I was like this. I was very fit. I was quite athletic. I was one of those who could, play a lot of sports and do a lot of different sports. I had a couple of bad injuries. I walked away from sport, and within a few years, it showed that I walked away from sports, okay? Because I stopped exercising because there's no point. And it was only a few years ago that I decided that I was going to try and get back onto it. Not because of this, not because of how I may look with, like I have roles somewhere, whatever. Just because it's mentally is good for me. Mentally is good for me to go to the gym. Mentally is good for me to get out of the house and just spend an hour or so just doing cardio, doing weights, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just a way for me to keep active, keep my mind active. And sure, if I get the result of I'll slim down a bit, or, I'll get bigger muscles here, or look a bit more toned there, that's just a bonus. That's not the end game, okay? I think we need to spend more time loving ourselves than putting ourselves down, okay? We need more positive thoughts about how we look at ourselves in the mirror, okay? Because what doesn't help is all these fucking celebrities who push this shit on like this is the ideal figure. You must follow all my advice to look like me. Why would you spend so much time trying to look like someone else when you yourself are unique anyway? No one in the world looks like you. No one in the world is you. No one in the world acts like you. So why would you spend so much time, effort, and money trying to look like someone else, be someone else, when you can spend and so much less time, money, and stress just trying to be a better version of you? And that starts with just looking at yourself and just going, yeah, do you know what? I look hot. I look good. Despite everything that I go through, I look good. Okay? And I've been on antidepressants on and off since I was 18. I'm 32 now. I've been on and off them since I was 18. My body weight has gone up and down, up and down, up and down. And it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Because no one knows my story. No one knows my story. And if they see me in the gym and because I've been doing gym on and off for about 2-3 years, I wouldn't say I look buff. I wouldn't say I'm a gym rat. And I certainly wouldn't say that I look amazing because someone who spent that much time in there. But fuck it. My tablets make me snacky. I don't care. I'll eat what I fucking want to eat. I will eat what I want to eat and I will enjoy it. Life is too short to just not want to bother skipping things, skipping meals, ignoring the things you would enjoy, but it's like, oh no, I'm in a calorie deficit, and worrying about macros and fucking shit like that. Like, okay, if you want to do bodybuilding and all that, and you want to enter competitions into, way your body looks, crack on, but don't force that as if that's the ideal way to live for other people. I'm not going to force how I live on other people. See, no one else should do that either. No one else has the right to tell you what to do in your life to make you look better. That's not how that works. We as individuals are unique. We're unique for so many reasons. One of them being that we are not like other people. We don't look, act, or talk like other people. We look, act, and talk like ourselves. And it pisses me off that it's crammed down to so many people, especially like the younger generation, where they have to look in a certain way in order to just be accepted. It's just bullshit. And it needs to stop. It needs to fully come to an end where we just need to just be like, you know what? I want to just be me because I'm cool. And it just annoys me that it's just such a, it's like social media it says has such a damaging effect on our psyche and how we look at ourselves and other people. I mean, take for example, when people in sports and athletics, right? They'll dedicate their life from a young age up until, so let's, roughly about 30 years, for example, give or take. They'll spend that time dedicating themselves to a strict diet, strict exercise, strict training, the lot. Public eye, they're always in the public eye because when you hit a certain level, you become somewhat of a celebrity. And then people are shocked that when they retire and walk away, and no one sees them for a while, and they pop up on the TV screen later, it's like, fuck, he or she got fat. It's like, and like, why is that such a thing? All these clickbaity fucking articles were like, oh, you'll never believe what this athlete looks like now, and like, they were really fit in their prime, but now look at them now. It's like, they got nothing to prove. They got absolutely nothing to prove. They spent most of their life being dedicated to a regime because they wanted to be at the top of the game. They're not in the game anymore. They've gone. Just leave them. Just leave them be. Like, I think we need to stop making such a big thing about when people put on weight, when people lose weight. And I just think we just need to accept it. It's like, it's their choice. It's their body. Just leave them be. Okay? If someone who's known for being a really large person in weight, in person, and all of a sudden they lose weight, by all means, you can say, yeah, congratulations. Okay? But let's not make so much of a meal of it, because, let's be honest, some of the members of fucking Wicked look painfully ill with how thin they are, and their before and afters are actually shocking. Like, if anyone's seen the pictures of like Ariana Grande before Wicked and after Wicked, it is absolutely shocking how much weight she is. She is bone. She is absolute bone. But there needs to be context to like weight gain and weight loss. Why do people want to put what the reasons why people want to put weight on or lose weight should be their reasons. They shouldn't have to justify it to other people. We all need to start loving what we see in the mirror, okay? We all need to do that. If you're happy with the way you look and the way and with everything that is fine. You're not there to please other people. You're there to please you. No one else. It really just annoys me that so many influencers have this idea of what is the ideal thing, and social media seems to have this unwritten rule of can't post fat on the internet. Why? What is wrong with fat? Like, this whole thing of, oh, it's the ideal body shape for for men and women. It's like, no one knows what the ideal body shape is for a man or woman. Imagine if we all looked the same. like same body shape and size. That's not necessarily healthy for everyone, because everyone has different reasons and different, you don't know the underlying health issues and all that. So I think we need to spend less time putting ourselves down for maybe, ooh, they'll be fat there, or that doesn't look good there. Fuck it. Look in the mirror and go, fuck it. Love yourself. You're not there to prove to other people. Screw it. I'll love you for the way you fucking look. I don't give a shit. Just, yeah. I just wish. I know for a lot of people it's not as easy as that. I know for a lot of people it's not as easy as that. But I think we need to start helping those people out and letting them know that they are good looking. They how they look is acceptable. You don't need to be looking a certain way to be accepted. Maybe the people that don't accept you aren't actually worth your time in the first place. Maybe you need to find a new crowd, a new audience. Because let's be honest, a lot of people are vain. A lot of people are very vain. You know? So let's love ourselves a bit more. Let's have a bit more positivity in this life, eh? And you didn't open up a can of worms, Jojo. It's just something that really gets to me. Where people seem to think that how they look is like people tie too much value into how they look, because they're so in their head about how other people might perceive them and the comments that may follow from it, that it's anxiety driving. And I get it. I went through I do have my days. I have my days where, especially lately, where I have been stressed eating, comfort eating. My tablet's been up, so I'm snacking a bit more. I'm looking in the mirror sometimes and going, maybe, there's a bit there, but at the end of the day, fuck it. I know the reasons why, No one else needs to know the reasons why. I know the reasons why. My wife will know the reasons why. That's fine. I'm not, it's it's just, I think we're just so scared of negative feedback in general. Because we all just think that whatever we put on the internet is just like trolls are just waiting in the background just to, jump on it. But that's the same with every bit of walk of life. People are just going to be negative just for the sake of being negative. People just be negative on the internet just because they can, because they're dickheads. No stench of positivity with them whatsoever. And with so much negativity going around at the moment globally, like, we need a bit more positivity going on in and around. It's just, I think positivity starts at home. If you can love yourself, embrace yourself, and also in the same way be able to spew out that positivity, then that's fantastic. Because other people will latch on to that positivity then. Because you're just accepting people for being them. You're not accepting them based off looks, you're not accepting them based off appearance, you're not accepting them based off clothes that they wear or the foods they eat. You're just going, yeah, that's fine. That's you, that's fine. I'll accept you for that. It's very simple. It's very simple. It's easier to be kind than it is to be a dickhead. Put it that way.